4% challenge review.
Welcome everybody. It's Alex Zubarev in the house. We got a full house today. It's happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully for many of you, and some of the things that happened last 48 hours, guys, really caught us by surprise. And I just want to give shout out to everybody who showed up today, because I'm gonna paint a solution to this. And so for many people that are on my team, that's very, very important that you guys stay till the end. I'm gonna try to keep it as detailed as possible, but also I'm gonna be aware of the time that everyone is busy. Some people are driving, so shout out to those people that can multitask, can drive and listen in and watch when they are at the stoplight. So last 48 hours have been very, very challenging for many of you guys, as we all know, and there are some legal issues with the number one company we've been promoting, right? So hopefully, I mean, there's always hope, guys, right? There's always hope. So there's always hope, and I really hope that we're gonna stand and get the company back. But again, I want to be proactive rather than reactive, right? So this is what I teach you guys. I always want to be proactive, and I always have to have solutions for the team going forward. So this is 2018, right? This is not 2011. This is not 2012, where the hype and all their income claims can fly on the radar. Hopefully you guys get this, right? So we have to be smart. We have to be strategic in our movements. We have to be protective for our communities, right? We have to be protective for our families most of all, because families is number one for everybody here. And this is why I did my homework. Last 48 hours, I went on a mission to talk to over 20 business company owners, super affiliates, top people in the industry. Was reviewing what's out there, to see what's out there, to find a new home for our team, right? And for many people that been following me over the years, and many of our business partners. And I wanted to find something that's solid, something that's we can plant our flag on, right, so to speak, that we can proud of, and something that's of extreme value, something that can benefit a brand new person, right? Something that can benefit any type of marketer, whether you are six-figure earner or even if you're a seven-figure earner and beyond, right? Something that you can bring, something that you can use as a foundation, right, to build your entrepreneurial life, so to speak, right? So you can build a business around your life, and something that's you can be proud of, right? So something that's legitimate, something that's will be, you can associate your name with, right? If this resonates with you guys, let me know in the chat. I want to hear your feedback on that, because it's been like I've been answering Facebook messages, Skype messages, and Zoom calls last couple of days, like nonstop. And I want to see if you guys are on the same page. And all I want is really for people to be able to finally succeed. If you haven't succeeded yet, this is going to be for pretty much anybody, this webinar, whether you're brand new, like a newbie, you just started maybe yesterday, or maybe you started a couple months ago, or maybe you've been spinning wheels for a couple of years. Like I've been spinning my wheels when I started my first, network marketing opportunity, like many of you guys. This is how I became entrepreneur, and I spun my wheels for a couple of years until I found the right mentors, right? The right people I can learn from, people that had results, right? And that's exactly what happened to me. I was able to go from nobody, part-time, having full-time job, and being able to finally, obviously, retire myself from corporate world and retire my wife from corporate job, right? And was able to help many people along the way. Many people started their own businesses, started making money they wanted to make, and now they do whatever they want to do with their life. So hopefully I was able to help those people in some way. And this is why I do this. Like I love to help people. I love to build teams. I love to see people break through. And this is my mission, right? To find the right opportunities that can we all collectively promote and help each other grow. Because we never the personal development, the technical skills, the traffic generation methods, conversion tactics, it never stops, man. It never stops. There's always next level. There's always new techniques, new strategies that we all need to learn. And I found many mentors along the journey, right? But I want to put a spotlight on a couple of them, and I believe they will be able to jump on this webinar as well and speak for themselves. So one of them, in one of the previous companies, I was able to go from 0 pretty much to 7 figures in about 3 years, I would say. It took me about 3 years. Got that cool $1 million ring and all that jazz, but this guy, he was able to go from he just basically went like a thunder. You know what I mean? It's like a calm storm. Like, I mean, there's a calm sea, and all of a sudden, it's just like it's a storm. So that's exactly what he did. He did it in like 45 days, I believe. He made like, and I don't want to make any income claims again. Like, I want to be as compliant as I can. You know what I mean? As much as I used to do and love to do claims and numbers, throw numbers on the wall, I know everybody goes with different speed, but this guy is just like, he went like a rocket. I think he made 7 figures in less than, I don't know, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, in that opportunity. And he created a great system, training platform where he actually teaches what he does on a daily basis. And he created a really great platform where he feeds you training every single day, step by step. He actually does it on his computer every single day. So imagine being able to have like a personal mentor without paying top bucks, right, for their time, and being able to get those lessons on a daily basis, and more importantly, implement what they teach step by step. So sort of like click by click, and get the results you want. But not only that, because you have to realize when you have only one income stream, right? If you only have one income stream that's responsible for feeding your family, your kids, you know, you can't do that anymore. It's 2018, right? It's not 2011. It's not 2005. We all need to have multiple income streams. We cannot rely on just one income stream. Hopefully you guys agree. And if you agree, let me know in the chat. Because MSI, you know, multiple income streams, it's what's going to allow you to have that independence, that flexibility, if you will, if something bad happens, like happened this week, right? So this is something that if you really build your foundation in the right way, if you build that foundation the right way, it's imagine building a house, right? It's like if you don't have the right foundation, you're going to have problems, structural problems, right, with that house. You're going to see like maybe door is going to be falling out or window is going to be falling out. So it's very important to take their time, because a lot of people, I want to make money. I want to make $10,000 tomorrow. Awesome. I mean, I applaud you for your decision, and anxious to be there. But at the same time, it takes time, right? In any profession, in any niche, in any industry, it takes time to learn, right? But it's not going to take you 12 years, right? Just like to become a professional dentist or a doctor or surgeon, right? Here you can shortcut your way to success if you surround yourself with the right people that know their game, that know how to generate traffic and know how to build funnels that convert, right? And know how to sell the right products to the right markets. So this is the fastest, easiest way to go from where you might be right now to where you want to be. Does that make sense? So this is why like I said, I interviewed everybody. I did my homework for you guys. And if this resonates with you, I invite you for the journey. So I have a little tiny presentation, which is going to take like 5 seconds to show you guys. But basically, that's what it's all about. I want to help more people. This is my mission. And I don't want to associate myself with some, might be scammy deals that, I can make tons of money with it, but I don't want to associate my name with it. You know what I'm saying? Because your integrity, your leadership, your name is very important in this industry because everybody knows everybody. And more importantly, how are they going to know you for? Like, are you one of those people that's going to like go on Facebook and create all the drama and comment, you know, if somebody has a loss, somebody failed, and you're going to like make jokes about them and put a spotlight on yourself. Hey, if I have a better shiny ball here, you know, join me. I'm not going to be one of those people. Never. I've never been that person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people follow me, you know. But at the same time, I follow many people as well, and I learn from their mistakes and their successes and wins. So that's why I did that homework, and I think it's going to be very beneficial for everybody, especially my team. If you're not on my team, you probably should get with your sponsor or whatever. But I'm going to paint the big picture for you guys. I'm going to give you 2 different opportunities. I'm going to give you 2 different ways to go because not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Some people, you know, that are full-time, they can do both. Like I'm going to do both. And I'm definitely, because a lot of people ask me if I'm still going to do trainings for the teams on a weekly basis. Yes, I will, every single week. But the way I'm going to do it, it's going to be one training for one community, one opportunity, and the second training is going to be for the second one. So this way I'm going to serve both markets because they're similar, but a little bit different in a way, right? Because there's so many different ways to make money on the internet with online businesses. So that's why I decided to go that way, to give multiple choices to different people. But at the same time, if you're going to be on my team, connected to any of my leaders that are on this hangout, you're going to get access to my trainings as well in both fields. So let me see who's in the room right now. Let me just see. Give me a sec. So I want to introduce you to a very special person, first person that's in the hangout who really helped a lot of people. He helped a lot more people than I did. And I've been following him for a number of years. I know him since 2012, I believe. 2012, we met in San Diego, in California, in one of the events. And it just blew my mind because in that opportunity, I believe I brought about 30 or 40 people to the event. And then all of a sudden I see like buses coming. I think it was buses, and he had like people like with his t-shirts with the team name coming, and there was like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. And I was like, who the heck is this guy? I was like, I didn't know him. So I was like, who the hell is this guy? You know what I mean? So without further introduction, I wanna pass the microphone, and hopefully he can jump on. I think he's traveling in New York right now. He's about to hop on a plane, but hopefully he can jump on and explain what he's doing in his community and why people succeed there that never succeeded before. So without further ado, let me find him. Let me find this Mr. X who's hiding somewhere in the room number 3, I believe. Let me just find that room. All right. Let's see. I found you. And you, hold on. Just missed him. All right, Vic, you're unmuted, brother. Let me see if I can get the video on. Can you get the video on?
Hey, Alex, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, but can you get on the video as well? Is it possible?
Yeah, I just turned on my camera. I'm not sure if you can see me. Hold on one sec.
All right, Anna says we can see you, bro.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sorry that I'm like in my outside office right now. I'm in your backyard.
It looks like you're right outside of my building.
Walking in this crazy New York City, man. It's crazy over here. You know, sorry about that, you guys. It's a little loud. But I'm heading back from a meeting. Had a little meeting going on.
That's awesome. We know you travel and we know you're in business here in New York. And thanks for hopping on. I just wanted to introduce you because one of the directions we're going with is it's called FourPercent, and you're the visionary, you're the force behind the 4%, and we wanted to hear from you directly.
Yeah, so Alex, you know, obviously you and I, you know, we talked and you asked me a lot of questions about what we're doing and you wanted to. So first of all, you guys, I just want to say, like, I feel really, it's never good when a company goes down. It's never good when doesn't matter what, you know, real people involved, and, you know, it's not just numbers. It's not, you know, how many what happened is like real families suffer, and it affects everybody. It affects your families. It affects you. It affects your income. It affects everything around you. It's never ever good when any company goes down. So when Alex told me the news, I'm like, dude, this is really sad. A lot of people are gonna suffer. And so, Alex asked me to come on and just kind of share about, what it is that we're doing with the 4%. If you don't know me, I've been online for about 14 years now. And started out as an affiliate, promoted, then ventured into my own stuff, promoted, digital marketing companies and direct sales companies, network marketing companies. And we did pretty well in everything that we did really, really well. And not because I'm somebody special, but because I understand the game. So in marketing, like what happened with Digital Altitude, what happened with all the other companies where people depended on them, it's a lesson for every entrepreneur. And there are several lessons actually, right? Number one, there is no such thing as push button and become rich doing nothing, right? Look, I've got a lot of businesses around me here. Imagine this. If I go to buy a franchise, McDonald's, and if that, guy who's going to sell me McDonald's will say, hey, all you have to do is buy this thing from me and don't ever do anything again. Don't worry about traffic. Don't worry about how the business works. You're going to have money. It's never going to work, right? So in business, lesson number one, you guys, is this: understand you should never, right? You should never rely on any system. I tell this to my 4% people, to anybody that I coach. I said, look, everybody who is an entrepreneur needs to understand how the game works. And I call it the game because it's not in an arrogant way, but if you understand the game of basketball, if you understand the game of football, soccer, you understand the rules, you can play by the rules and you can win. If you don't, then you don't. It's really simple as that. Business is a game. Marketing is a game. If you're going to do anything in marketing, the first thing you have to understand is how marketing works. Unfortunately, a lot of people in our space don't. And that's why they suffer. So lesson number two is never depend on anything that's one. Anybody that I talk to, I said, look, never depend on any one income stream. Never depend on any one traffic source. Never depend on anything that's one. Never have one customer, one subscriber. Nothing that's one is good in business. In fact, number one is the most scary number in business that you can ever think about, right? Never depend on anything that's one. So, I started out like a lot of people, not knowing anything about this kind of stuff. And my first company that I promoted folded, and I was just fortunate enough to be learning from some people that taught me marketing. And I started to operate in terms of systems. And then I ventured into merging different, products that are symbiotic, synergistic into a systematic way to promote them so that I can do the same work. The amount of work that I do, the amount of money that I've invested in, or that I have invested in promoting whatever it is that I'm promoting, right? There's one way of doing it, which is just relying on that particular income stream for sales. And there's another way of doing it where I can do the same amount of work, invest the same amount of money, but I can have 5, 10, 15 different income streams coming in on a back end without doing anything extra or additional or investing any more money. It's called multiple streams of income. Average, million. Okay, Alex, I'm back. I think I had a call coming in. See that guy there? Can you hear me still, Alex? Okay. I cannot hear you. So, okay, that's cool. So, guys, check that out. Average millionaire has at least 7 income streams. Okay, 7. So, if you aspire to be, financially fit, why would you depend on anything that's 1 or 2, right? But there's another thing. There is another way of looking at it. It's like, okay, if I'm going to unlock multiple streams of income, a lot of people think multiple jobs or promoting multiple opportunities. And it's not the case, because if you're going to be all over the place, promoting one thing today, another thing tomorrow, thinking that you're doing a multiple stream of income thingy, you're contradicting yourself, right? So it has to be symbiotic. So over the last 10 years, I have been really perfecting systematic way that we can combine multiple streams of income into a way that's vision driven, We got one central line. And so to make a very long story short, we everything that I've learned over the last 14 years, traffic, marketing, strategies, positioning, team building, everything, multiple streams of income, promotions, business development, entrepreneurship development, building the personality. Because if you aspire to make 20,000 a month and you have never made 20,000 a month, you will not do it. I don't care who tells you anything. You will not do it unless you become a person worthy of 20K a month. Your income always follows your personal growth. It has to be congruent. There is the visible world and there is invisible world, right? Check this out. Guys like Bob Proctor, all these motivational speakers talking about, let's call it clouds, right? The invisible, self-motivation, all that stuff, which is good, visualization, all that, but it's invisible world. Okay, now how do you bridge that invisible world with visible, with like actionable steps? Because a lot of people meditate, a lot of people, go to these conferences, they get pumped up and they feel good about themselves for the moment. And then they get back into get back home. And then in the real world scenario, they're like, okay, how do I implement all this stuff? What do I focus on? They get information overload. And so they get bombarded with different things. And everybody is a coach right now, right? Everybody's going to teach you how to be a millionaire. And they have no clue how to do it. So what we did is we said, you know what, we're going to combine the invisible with the visible, and we're going to create a systematic path for anybody. I don't care who they are. If they have a desire to succeed and they will listen and follow simple instructions, we're going to create a path that they'll succeed. And so this is the latest project that we have been working on with the 4% over the last couple of years, perfecting it right now, right? We're just, in testing mode, just open it up to the public, to the world. And I can tell you, Alex, I have never in 14 years, I have never, ever seen the amount of success stories not from people that know what to do, but from people who have never, ever done anything before, have 0 subscribers on the list. People are getting results, and money is a byproduct here. Money, a lot of people are making great money. All that stuff is great, but money is just a scorecard. What's really important here is transformation from within. You see what I'm saying? To where the person understands. They're like, okay, when I did this and I did this, and here's how I did it, I can replicate my success. And teaching people to never depend on anything, including 4%. Like, yeah, I'm the company owner and I created this thing, but I'm teaching my people. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to become independent, how to never depend on me long term, how to never depend on any system, anybody. You want to depend on yourself, and that's how you do it. So this way, you see all those cars behind me, right? It's like any car. So that car is like a vehicle. Digital Altitude was a vehicle. 4% is a vehicle, right? US High Tech, Alex, was a vehicle. A lot of people just depended on the vehicle. They never learned how to drive the vehicle. And so what we're doing is we're teaching people how to drive any vehicle they want. You can get into anything with the skill sets that you acquire from the 4%. And I think, that's why Alex got excited about, bringing Project Apex and what you guys doing and aligning with the 4%, and so that you guys can get the best education in the world. I can tell you this, when it comes to traffic and marketing and systems, there's nothing better. And it's not being arrogant, it's just what it is. There's nothing better. And so my vision for you guys is, my hope and my desire for you is to learn how to become great yourself. You know what I mean? If I can help you, we're doing it with the people that are part of the 4%. We have the ecosystem that we have built. It's phenomenal. It's a structured way to success. We have this project called the Challenge, the 4% Challenge, and consists of 3 phases or 3 levels. You start out with level 1, and it teaches you how to build your business from 0 to 10,000 a month, or not a month, but 10,000, your first $10,000. You can do it in a month, you can do it in a week, you can do it in a year. It's up to you. You go at your own pace. But money is not even important here. We're not making claims. We're not going to say, use this system to get X, Y, and Z. No. We're going to teach you how to do that, doing whatever you want to do. If you want to promote 4% products, great. You can become a promotional partner, promote our products. We have the best products in the world. If you're a coach or a leader or an author or whatever it is that you're doing, take the knowledge, take the education, apply it there. So, Alex, this model is not it cannot be shut down, right? Because we're not focusing on recruiting people to recruit people. Our model is different. We're developing products that are needed and fill massive gaps in the marketplace, you know, and so we can go and we can target chiropractors, we can target MLM people, we can target small business owners, you know, we can go outside of our industry, and that powers through the 4% marketplace product line. So anyway, so you go through this challenge, and it's a daily, you know, it's a daily task. You know, I see some familiar faces here. I see Paulo here. You know, I see some people from the 4%. You guys can probably speak to that, or just, you know, or just check out some of the comments we're getting in the group or whatever. Everybody is super excited about it. People are transforming. People are getting great results, and that's awesome. So it's level 1. It's 0 to 10K, and then we 10x it. So for you to go from 10,000 to 100,000, again, money just being a scorecard, we're really focusing on skill set development. What do you need to know? What do you focus on? Who do you become? And how do you do that? That's the most important thing. You know, so like every single day, imagine me walking you through taking you by the hand, and every single day, literally every single day, you know, you have a session open up to you, and I tell you, okay, here's where we start from beginning. You have no list, you have no money, well, little money. I'm not gonna tell you that you can get rich or build a business with zero investment. That's not gonna happen. But limited budget, strong desire, right? No clue how to pull it off. How do you do it? And so I walk you through. First day, here's what we focus on. Second day, here's what we focus on. Third day, I give you strategies. I give you content, right? I teach you from my experience. I never teach you from theory. I teach you from what I've done, and from working with over 3 million people over the last 14 years, I see patterns and creating success stories, and seeing people that failed. You know, what's the difference? What's the patterns there, right? So I take all that into consideration. Every lesson that we have ever learned, we compile this. This is the hands down the most powerful project we have ever created and I have ever seen on the internet, because it's a daily test. You just log in every single day and tells you exactly what you need to focus on that day. So you're never overwhelmed. You're never frustrated. What do I do? I can go 1,000 different directions. It keeps you centered. It keeps you on a pace. And it gives you assignment every single day. It says, hey, here are the 3 things you need to do today to move forward to tomorrow. And then before you know it, you're getting results. And before you know it, now you grew into somebody who understands how you got from 0 to, you know, let's say 10K. And then from 10K to 100K, you need to develop yourself. You need to grow your skill set. So it literally walks you through, you know, a path where you cannot, as long as you just stay the course, it's impossible to get confused. It's never overwhelming. And most importantly, get to the result that you want.
Yeah. I'm interrupting for 1 second, but I'm actually personally going myself through the challenge right now. I'm actually going through every single session, putting out, and every single day I see how much value there is, the call to action, the to-do list, which is so crucial to people, and it's more importantly, engagement from people that actually going through the challenge, the value that I'm getting from that.
Yeah. No, dude. I mean, we can go head to head with. We can go head to head with anything that's out there in existence, literally, brother. And there's nothing that will compare to it. Absolutely nothing. It's not just me saying it, but we got like thousands of reviews, and it's like 5-star all the way. You know, so that I'm super confident about, and I know what I'm talking about. So as far as the business side of things, you guys, right, you can become a promotional partner of the 4%. We do charge $20 a month, or there's a lifetime option where you can opt in for that. You don't have to have the monthlies. We have to do that to separate customers from affiliates. We have to do it. It's not it's not for everybody, because our model is not a system. It's not join the system to make money, promoting the system to join the system. You know the drill. So if you are a promotional partner, we have the most sophisticated marketing ecosystem that you will ever see. We've linked up with ClickFunnels, ClickMagic. These are tools and resources that every entrepreneur needs anyways. We have our core products that are symbiotic and complement each other. eStays that are they're mass appeal products. We can go and market them to anybody that's outside of the opportunity space. We're also aligning ourselves with companies that matter and that fit into our vision. For example, World Ventures, travel and recreation. If you resonate with them, if you want to be part of them, whatever, everything is feeding through the ecosystem. So the 4% is a massive hub. Let's say if you referred as a promotional partner if you referred anybody to the 4%, right, for any product that are 4% related, if that person buys anything else, ClickFunnels, ClickMagic, a domain name, autoresponder, if they get into the, let's say World Ventures, anything, they all get tied into you, because it's all dynamically tracking through the ecosystem back to you, whoever referred them. So what you're doing is you're doing what you need to be doing anyways. You're building your business. You're focusing on moving your business forward, building your income. And on the back end, you have, 15 different income streams coming into you without you having to do anything extra.
Hey, Vic, so, I want to show them on the screen, like importance of having multiple income streams. And I'm going to mute everybody because some people are muted, so then I'm going to unmute you. So I'm going to mute everybody.
Dude, it's cold over here, man. I got to tell you.
Yeah, it's New York for you, man.
My
So let me share the screen real quick. Well, this is get response. This is get response. Order responder that every single marketer must build a list, right? Why not get paid while you're building your list, right? This is like one of the most predictable, most stable income streams you're gonna have. Order responder, tracking solution like ClickMagic, right? Page builder like ClickFunnels. Those income streams, like those marketers that buy those tools, they never get off the subscription because they're building their businesses. So this is just an example, like response. For example, let me show you my back office. So you guys understand the power of this system.
Yeah, Alex, I'm not sure if you're sharing the screen or not, but I don't see your screen. But just so gives you guys an idea of how, like, the ecosystem just around ClickFunnels. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I'm sharing now.
So, Alex, I don't know if you know this or not, man, but through our ecosystem of the 4%, we're sending ClickFunnels. We're doing about $1 million a month for ClickFunnels alone, just like passively.
Yeah, mine. I'm just showing my screen for get response right now. This is like 1,800 monthly, and this is something that gets built by default. I'm not promoting that. I'm not pitching people on Facebook. It all goes through the funnel, through the ecosystem that you built, and recommending those products. This is just one income stream,
Yeah. So what we got coming up right now, literally next week, we have a new funnel dropping. It's really, really, really powerful stuff. We have funnels coming out we have the traffic product called Internet Traffic Mastery. This is the best traffic product available right now anywhere on the internet. It teaches you how to never depend on traffic sources or people that send you traffic, how to go and get your own traffic quick. And so that product, we have a funnel for it. It will be selling for at least like $1,497 up to $2,000. You guys can make commissions on it. We have E-Stage product that is also, it's hot, man. You guys will see. So we have at least 3 new funnels coming up.
Sorry, man. I know you're on the go, but there's some questions in the chat, and I want you to address while we have you live. So
I don't see them. So if you want to see them,
let me read it to you. So from Chris, what is different about this than the FTC just shut down? And first of all, it's not shut down. It's in the review until the court date. But how you guys are structured legally to protect yourself from from the agencies?
We're not. Yeah. So we're not. We're product driven. We're a product driven company. We're not opportunity driven company. People come into the 4%. They're coming in to acquire a skill set. It's not okay. So check it out. If you're promoting a company, to promote a company, okay, it's a closed loop business model. Our business model is an open loop business model. We're a product driven company. So you can take a product from the 4%, you can promote it to anybody outside of the 4%. They don't even have to know about the opportunity. That's a big difference. Number 2 is we have this. We have the structure is it's an ecosystem. Okay, so for example, you're a member of the 4%, right? And the company is World Ventures that we have aligned with, part of the ecosystem. So we develop funnels for World Ventures. The only people that can access those funnels are members of the 4%. For example, we have a product called eStage, right? It's a platform that powers entrepreneurs for your personal brand, your blogging system, your personal hub. That product, we're developing it. It can be multiple industry applicable. So it'll be one for chiropractors, for doctors, for speakers, authors, entrepreneurs, you name it. So I can take that product and I can promote it. It's got nothing to do with opportunity. Those guys could care less. Those guys can care less about the opportunity. That's the big difference there. And we also separate customers from affiliates. So not everybody who comes into the 4% is automatic affiliate. So that's the difference.
That's smart. Thanks for answering that. And also Central Hub, guys. Central Hub, it's your home on the internet. Guys. You guys get it. It's not Facebook. It's not like some of you guys have blogs. Let me just see if I can mute a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of feedback.
Hold on. I gotta go.
All right, Vic. Thanks a lot, man, for jumping on.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be like, if there's any other questions, man, let me just address them. Let's go to the plaza, please. The plaza on Fifth. Yeah. All right, man. It's gonna be a little quieter for at least 2 minutes.
It's much better. Now you got rid of all the crazy New York City noise, the street noise.
Yeah.
So what's cool about the blogging solution as well, your home on the internet, it's self-hosted. It's not like I remember it was in Power Network, we all had blogs, but one day we wake up and they're all gone, right? Just like income just wiped out, the blogs are gone, all the SEO traffic is gone. So it's very important to have your own presence on the internet and have your home central hub with the eStage.
Yeah, you guys, you should never depend. I'm doing what I'm preaching. You know what I mean? Like the products we're developing, we're doing what I'm preaching. If I'm preaching, never depend on anything. So, for example, the eStage technology that we're developing, it's built on WordPress. It's on your domain. It's on your host account. It's not dependent on 4%, right? If there is no 4% tomorrow, dude, the skill sets, the stuff that you got from being a member of the 4%, right? It stays with you. And if anything were to happen, God forbid, your business stays intact if you follow the plan like we teach you, right? Because what you're doing is you're developing your own hub. A lot of people on the internet are homeless, metaphorically speaking. If you don't have a home on the internet, if you don't have a hub on the internet where you can invite people to, if you're doing this business or you're selling this product and this product and this product, and you have people following you on Facebook and YouTube and all these things, but you don't really have your own central home where you can bring people to do a webinar, to put up value, right? You're homeless. And think about it. If you're homeless, you're always begging, you're always depending, you're always looking for somebody to feed you for the day, right? And that's what happens in this industry a lot. So what we're doing is everything revolves around our preaching and our vision. Okay, so eStage and everything else like that. So yeah, dude, Alex, that's a good thing, the good point that you brought up there. This way, whatever the work you're doing now, guess what? 6 months from now, you'll still be around, but you don't know what the environment is going to be like 6 months from now. This way, the work that you do now, you're setting yourself up for tremendous success and stability long-term, forever.
Absolutely. I wanted to touch base on another product, which is absolutely, I would say it's a Bible of traffic. I'm a traffic guy as well. I learned a lot from you, man. When it comes to traffic generation, like you're trafficking, I don't know if you picked up a fancy title for yourself, but that traffic formula, I think you called it internet traffic formula in Empower as well. But that, that product alone, honestly gave me so many solutions to my traffic problems and conversions. And honestly, you should have charged a lot more money for that. But now you have the second version of that I haven't went through yet. Can you touch base about ITF, traffic formula?
Yeah, so for Empower, I created a product that's called Internet Traffic Formula. This is Internet Traffic Mastery. It's a lot better, man. You know what I mean? It literally teaches people how to master traffic. It's a timeless product. It doesn't dive into for example, Facebook. There's 1,000 courses out there on Facebook marketing. Well, guess what? Facebook changed their algorithm, right? And people that paid $2,000 for a Facebook tactical course, all of a sudden that's not relevant anymore.
Happened to me.
Right. So it happened to a lot of people. the way that I struck, this is the newest product, by the way, just came out maybe like a couple months ago. The internet traffic mastery it has a different approach. It teaches you how to master traffic. There is 12 modules. It's 13 hours or 14 hours worth of content, just solid, pure traffic content, right? But the way it teaches you, it trains you to think about traffic in a totally different way without being tactical and saying, okay, click this button and click this button. But as you go through it, right, as you go through it, you understand it's like a fog is being lifted from your eyes, and you're like, oh, dude, I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. But it's really, really cool. Every time you log in and watch a module, you'll pick up something new, something new, something new. It's one of those timeless pieces that's really going to change you and really help you with traffic. Can you turn down the radio, please, sir? Can you turn down the radio, please? Yeah, just turn the radio down, please. No, turn it off.
He wants to play, make it louder.
I know, man. Yeah, turn it off. How do I turn it off? Oh, okay. Turn it off. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that, you guys.
Yeah, you have to use the screen. In the New York City cab, there's a touch screen.
Man, we don't have this in South Dakota. I gotta learn this stuff.
Next level.
I don't take cabs that much. Anyway, yeah. So you guys, look, I'm excited. You know, if we can help you, man, Alex, your team, you know, you guys feel free. Opportunities are there. Doesn't matter whatever you decide to do. Like, you know, it's all about you. At the end of the day, it's about you. It's about your future. It's where you want to go. But you want to build your business on a foundation that's rock solid, right? Don't build your foundation don't try to build your house on a sand. A lot of people, here's what they're doing. They're trying to build this building, right? And decorate their rooms and make it look all fancy and stuff like that, and pretend like they're somebody, but their foundation is cracking. Their foundation is not there. Their foundation is hollow, right? And then before you know it, the whole thing crumbled. Who cares that you know, that you were flashy on the outside for 5 minutes or 5 months?
Well, that's what happens in our industry, unfortunately. You can't really blame people for that, because this is how I was. I started like, man, I want to make $10,000 a month next month, right? Because I got those bills to pay, right? I hate my job. But you have to kind of like pause for a second and realize any successful business takes time. But without having that training that comes from people that know how to build that foundation so you can build your house, it's virtually impossible for people to succeed unless they actually go through that stage where they get daily trainings, daily coachings from you, right? Yeah. And to-do list, personal development plus the checklist of to-do list. Guys, this is what you need to do today. And this is...
Hey, Alex, you know what you need to do, dude? Is you need to, you guys will see the reviews that we're getting back. We're actually publishing it in a new funnel that's coming out next week. You'll see it publicly, but what you can do is maybe you can plug them into the, here's what you guys can do. We have an offer to where you can start with the challenge with the 4%, become a pro level member for just $1, $1, right? For 7 days. And what you will be able to do is you'll be able to get into the challenge if you're not there already. You'll get full access to it, no strings attached, $1 for 7 days. After 7 days, it's going to reveal at $49 a month. I think is the current price on that one. It will be going up to $497 or $247, $247 a month. Anybody that's locked in now, they'll be locked in for as long as they stay. But check it out. See it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Don't take, you know, Alex knows what's going on because he's on the inside, and that's why he's talking to you about it. But see for yourself. The best thing that you can do is find out for yourself, experience it for yourself in 5 days. Take the challenge for 5 days. If you don't feel different in 5 days, talk to Alex. Say, hey, dude, I don't think it's for me. Simple as that. We made it so that it's literally impossible for anybody to lose. And once you're inside, just take a look at what people are talking about. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments for every episode. It's just do it for yourself. If anything, it'll be the best buck that you will ever spend in your entire life. That's a promise.
Absolutely. I agree with you, man. So thanks for coming out, man. I know you're traveling, you're doing business and all that stuff, but thanks for being able to hop on and, do introduction to for our community. And we're looking forward to work with you, you know, and I'm actually want to see like the amount of success stories we created before. This is going to be like at least 10 times and a lot quicker. And it will be built in a proper way. People will know what the heck they're doing, at least, right? At this point, they'll know which tools they need to have and what they need to do every single day in their businesses.
You guys don't need more information. People don't need more information. People don't need to buy more stuff. People need a real path that if they go and take and do certain things in a certain way each day, it will lead to results. That's what people need. People need structured structured path that produces results very quickly and builds a person for stability and success long term. That's what people need. So Alex, I gotta go, man. You guys, appreciate you, love you all, and if I can help you, great. You know, whatever, Alex, you just follow the guy. I mean, he knows what, you know, he's got your best interest in heart. So, you know,
Thanks,
if you have
man.
any questions, just let me know.
Thanks,
All right,
Vic.
man.
Happy travels to say hello to your wife, man.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. So this is I want to see address if you guys have any questions. But this is basically introduction. I can show you a sneak peek what it looks like on the back end, so you guys can visualize what this is. Let me share my screen. If I can find my screen, I always have 50 tabs open. Yeah, so this is the challenge, guys. This is what it looks like. So right now it's only a box, so obviously it's whatever, right? But this is what's inside. This is the real training that will take you from where you are right now. It has 3 different stages. The first stage is how to get brand new person from 0 to their first $10,000. Second stage is how to go to 6 figures. And obviously the third stage is 7 figures and beyond. And this is the real training I've been going through, and knowing what I know, I can seriously vouch for this. And this is this is the only training I can recommend right now that's gonna help your internet marketing career, okay? And there's tons of testimonials, obviously. If you take 1 success pill a day, sort of like as doctor prescribes to you, and it gives you exact roadmap, to-do list, what to do in your business every single day, which you can apply to any business, by the way. You don't have to become a promotional partner. But if you want to make money with this, I think it's $19 a month, something like that. So you take one lesson a day and you implement every single day. And let me just show you behind the scenes what kind of feedback people are getting on this. Let me see if I can log into my back office. And you can type questions in the chat meanwhile, so I can address.
Hey, Alex.
1 second. Let me finish what I'm doing.
Yeah, no problem. I just wanted to give my personal testimonial as you're kind of going through that.
Is that Josh?
Yeah, it's Josh.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
What's going on, brother? I just wanted to say, like, if I could reverse engineer my success step by step, it is this. And I've been waiting for something like this for a long time, you guys, because I see so many systems. You join a system, you get access to the marketing tools, you get upgraded, but people don't teach you the foundational principles of what you need to succeed. And Vic does an incredible job of doing that. I don't know a teacher or a mentor that teaches better than this guy teaches. So I just wanted to say that real quick, Alex, before you kind of get into this.
Thanks for feedback, man. This is just an example, guys. This is daily challenge. This is daily lessons that you're gonna get every single day, and the to-do steps, action steps. And this is the feedback. People are like crazy. They're going absolutely nuts about the training because this is real, no hype whatsoever, no pitch fast. It's real training that you need as an internet marketer, business owner on a daily basis. And honestly, it should cost a lot more than that, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna give you guys a link to check it out if you resonate with this. But this is what I'll be personally promoting, and many of my team leaders like Josh, like Polo, been going through this training, and this is the results they're getting as well. Multiple 6 figures, you know, multiple success stories, and all that stuff. This is all started from there, you know. And as far as the sponsorships, if you guys on Project Apex, if I'm your sponsor, you can use the link that I'm going to post. If I'm not your sponsor, you should get back to your sponsor who's in 4%, like Paula, for example, or Josh. So I don't want to, like, you know, like cross recruit people or anything like that, obviously. So I'm going to post the link. You guys can check it out. I'll put it in the chat. Actually, I have it in my presentation. Hold on a second. Let me share the screen again. Well, if you want to jump on for a second and talk about your experience with 4% while I'm sharing the link.
Yeah, sure. First of all, thanks for having me on, man. Can you guys hear me? Can you just type
Yeah,
in
we
like
can hear you, bro.
Oh, cool.
How's the weather in London, man?
Oh, freezing, just like Vic in New York, just the same, man. Really, really cold here. So, guys, very quickly, I don't know if some of you know what I do online or not, but I was part of obviously DA, and I was actually running 4% at the same time. I've been with Vic for the past like 5 years. Very, very briefly, he's the guy who actually changed my life. So this is a very, very close to my heart program because I went through the challenge 5 years ago. Obviously, it was not called the challenge; it was something else, but the principles were the same. And what's different about the challenge in Vic is this, guys. Most gurus, they just throw you marketing and this program and that program and learn how to generate traffic, but they really don't touch base with what's important, which is mindset. And I failed miserably for like 7 or 8 years because I didn't grasp this concept. And it wasn't until I met Vic. He really told me, dude, you're a crap magnet. This is why you're failing online. Understand that. So Vic put me to a 30-day program. It's very, very similar to the challenge, although the challenge is far better. And he told me to read books, and he told me to stop watching TV, and he told me to, stop, paying any attention to the media and really just involve myself in reading positive stuff and watching some videos. And it really is the guy who really changed my life. And guess what, guys? You've got the opportunity now to really work on your core, work on your foundation before you really start advertising your business, throwing traffic and learning marketing. So the first really 5 days of the challenge, I think, because I've been through the challenge as well myself, is basically a lot of mindset. And I truly believe that's the basis of changing your life right now. So if you at the stage that you look at your life and you look at your business and you're not there yet, it's because this is what's missing in your life. This is what's missing in your business. And it's getting this up here, getting this right. And I promise you something, I cannot guarantee any income guarantee here. But if you get your mindset right, if you get your foundations right, I promise you something, you will do much, much better in your next business. I can guarantee that because I've done it. And the people on my team that have followed this, mindset stuff are the most successful internet marketers that I know. And there's 2 guys here, right here on this call, Josh Elder and Lawrence, and including Alex, obviously, as well. This is all people that change their mindset. Lawrence is smiling because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's really true, guys. So don't think for a minute that, this is all about marketing and the traffic, and he's got to teach us the holy grail, the secrets of the universe. The secret of the universe, it's your mindset, it's you. It's not the company.
It's a combination of everything, really. It's a combination of, it's a whole.
You got everything here. You got everything here. I know I sound biased because Vic is my mentor. I've been in 4% forever. Well, that should tell you something. If I've been in 4% for like 4 years, that should tell you something, that it's a good program. And you guys know that I'm successful. I'm successful because of these teachings, guys, and because I've changed my mindset. You don't want to, trust me, you wouldn't want to know me 5 years ago when I didn't have this mindset. Trust me on that.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
You all have the opportunity here today. Cool.
I mean, this is the teachings that I applied to every single company. Digital altitude, I took off like a rocket. Why? Because I learned a lot of stuff from internet traffic formula back in Empower Days that Vic released. And he didn't have step-by-step guide, so I had to figure out my own way how to learn this stuff. But now it's super simple. You take 1 lesson a day, you apply it, you get the results, you go to the next lesson every single day. This is probably the quickest, the fastest, the right way to build your business online that you can apply to any other businesses. So I posted the link in the chat. If you guys follow me, you can join me under marketwithalex.com. I think that's the link in the chat, marketwithalex.com.
4% challenge review.